as thou did bless Abraham and the true and righteous followers of Abraham, for surely thou art praised and magnified in our midst forever. Amen. You may be seated. I bear witness there's no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I greet my brothers and sisters with the greeting words of peace of Assalamu alaikum. How's everybody feeling? All praise is due to Allah. Brothers and sisters, on behalf of the Western Regional Representative for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, our hard-driving, hard-working student minister Tony Muhammad, and all of the laborers, we want to welcome you out to Muhammad's Mosque number 27 to hear the life-giving teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad that Minister Farrakhan is representing all over the planet today. We know in sunny Southern California, I mean, we are in winter, and it's about 70, it was like 70, 80 degrees yesterday. So there's many places that you could be. You know, you could have been at home watching them football games. You could have been at a park. You could have been doing a whole host of things. But dear brothers and sisters, we know that there is no better place that you and I could be than to be right here listening to the teaching, the life-giving teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad that will be represented from this rostrum today. For those of you that are out for your very first time, you've never been out to any of our meetings before, you might say to yourself, well, brother, you know, I was out and about, I saw this brother, he had the greatest newspaper that's ever been produced, the Final Call newspaper. If you don't have the latest edition of your Final Call newspaper, you need to make sure that you get the latest edition if you want to know the truth. Now, if you want to know lies and spins on lies, then go and get you the L.A. Rhymes and all these other newspapers they got out there. But if you want to know the truth, you want to get God's word, and you need to grab you a Final Call newspaper. Really, you need to get more than one. But for those of you out for your first time, you've never been out to our meetings before, you might have been out and about, and somebody said, well, there's this beautiful brother who represents the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and you came to hear that brother speak. You came to hear the word of God, and when you walked in the door, the brothers at the door, the sister at the door said, come right this way, take everything out of your pockets except your money. And you were like, oh my God, what kind of place have I walked into that I got to take everything out of my pockets? Well, we did tell you to leave your money in your pocket, right? But dear brothers and sisters, we want to make sure, this is that newspaper I was talking about, the Final Call newspaper. You should clap for this Final Call newspaper. Justice for Laquan. If you want to know the truth, then this is what you and I need to have. So, dear brothers and sisters, we check everyone that comes into the door. We've been taught that you don't need nothing as small as a penknife. So we want to make sure that no one has brought anything into the meeting that might harm themselves or harm you. You can sit back, you can relax. You might say, well, brother, they took my cigarettes. See, these are the life-giving teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Minister Farrakhan is representing. See, them cigarettes are life-taking. So after you hear this life-giving, I said life-giving teachings, then you might just walk out the door and just don't even want them things no more, and we'll know what to do with them. You know, we'll find the nearest receptacle to put them things in. But if you still want them, you know they're yours. You brought them. We'll hand them back to you when you leave the building. But there's no need for you to bring that in here because we don't smoke, we don't drink. So there's no reason for you and I to smoke and drink. See, you've really been blessed to come to the meeting, because if you had not been to the meeting, you might have put one of them deaf things out. I said deaf. You know, sometimes I don't speak clearly. Them little things you call cigarettes, and you might have been smoking on it, but you're not going to be smoking on it for the time that you're here, so that's really a blessing. Dear brothers and sisters, you might say to yourself, well, I came with my wife, I came with my girlfriend, you know, why can't I sit over there? Because sometimes, brothers and sisters, when the sisters are sitting next to the brothers and the brothers sit next to the sisters, we're going to talk with the brothers right now. Y'all all right? Y'all ain't got that smile on your face, but we're going to talk to you anyway. Because sometimes, brothers, when you sit next to the sisters can become a distraction. Is that right? We're going to come back to y'all. You know, at least some of them were shaking their head, but they didn't acknowledge. So I'm going to come back to y'all. The sisters always do this, right? So we're going to come over here. Sisters, sometimes when you sit next to the brothers can become a distraction. Is that right? Yes, sir. All praise is due to Allah. Brother, y'all see how to do it now? We're going to come back to y'all. Brothers, y'all can get distracted by the sisters, right? Yes, praise be to Allah. A little bit better, a little bit better. We'll move on. We'll do that better next week, right? So, dear brothers and sisters, you and I have been distracted for way too long. You and I have been distracted for our whole sojourn that we've been here. See, this enemy wants to keep you distracted. This enemy doesn't want you to know who you really are. This enemy does not want you to know who the true and living God is. This enemy doesn't want you to know who the real Jesus is, So he keeps you distracted. He keeps your mind preoccupied with foolish things, trifling things, This enemy don't want you to know the truth, So you and I can't afford to be distracted today, dear brothers and sisters. Really, we're living in the valley of decision today. I know you and I have heard that before, but you and I are making decisions every single day. And so in order to make the decision that you and I have to make today, we got to have the truth. We can't have the truth mixed with fairy tales and, all these old stories that you and I grew up on. And, you got to have the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt, but Jesus said the truth will set you free, right? See, we need to be set free from the bondage of the thinking of the white man. So we can't have you distracted today, dear brothers and sisters. So that's why we got the sisters on one side and the brothers on the other side. We don't want you distracted. We want you wide awake. We got our brothers on post. We got our sisters on post, or we'll have a sister on post because, it's been a long week and you might need to get up. It's a little warm in here, so you might need to get up. You might have had a long week, but we don't want you falling asleep. Sometimes when you and I hear truth, we start nodding off. Y'all ever had that experience? You ever been reading something? You say, they tell you if you want to go to sleep, read something, Boy, that's a terrible thing. But we got to answer for that too. Because when you read something, you come across a word that you don't go look up and you just keep going. Y'all don't ever do that though, right? Just me? I used to do that. I look up the words now. But when you come across a word, the truth, and you don't look up that word, then you start to get sleepy. But sometimes you and I are not used to hearing the truth. We used to, the way they got this TV today, your mind is not even occupied. You don't even have to think. You just sit there. You like the noise. Sometimes I do the same thing. I'm not looking down at y'all. I'm looking at myself. Sometimes I just got the TV on. I'm doing something completely different. I just got noise in the background. Y'all ever do that? See, you and I we got to wake up today, dear brothers and sisters. We don't want to be distracted. We need to be wide awake. We've been asleep for way too long. So we don't want you falling asleep. If you need to put some water on your face, just get up. One of the brothers on the post, we'll have a sister on post. They can direct you to the bathroom. You can put some water on your face because you and I, we got to be wide awake. We got to put on our critical thinking hats. When you in Muhammad's mosque number 27, when you in one of the mosques, you have to really think, dear brothers and sisters. So if you got a pen and a pad, pull out your pen and your pad. We want you to, write what you hear. The minister might give you a verse from the Bible or a verse from the Quran. You might want to go back and read that Bible, read that verse from the Quran. Or he might give you reference to something else, and you want to go look up that reference. So, dear brothers and sisters, it's been an honor and a privilege, and I hope and pray that you and I will open up our heart, open up our minds, dear brothers and sisters. But before we go any further, we're going to bring up a hard-driving sister. But before we go any further, we're amongst family, right? We're amongst family, is that right? So before we go any further, I need y'all to do something for me. Can you do something for me? Brothers, y'all still ain't saying nothing yet. I need y'all to do something for me. Before we go any further, I need y'all to put a smile on your face. Put a smile on your face. Some of y'all think y'all smiling, but you really ain't got there yet, but that's all right. That's a start. You got to start somewhere, you know what I mean? But before we go any further, look to your left, look to your right, smile at that brother or sister sitting next to you. If there ain't nobody on your left and the right, then look in front of you or look behind you. Find somebody to smile at. Say, how you doing? Say, what's up? If you know how to say assalamu alaikum, just say assalamu alaikum. Say, I'm happy that you're here, dear brothers and sisters. And as you're smiling, put your hands together. I want you to show some love for a hard-driving sister, our sister student minister, Sister Valerie Muhammad. Let's bring her on with a warm round of applause.
Thank you, Minister Jason. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, who came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever. And in the name of our exalted Christ, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and in the name of our beloved man of God in our midst today, none other than the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I greet the mighty believers, friends, families, and guests in the greeting words of peace and paradise in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum. How's everyone feeling today? Praise be to Allah. I want to read you a surah out of the Holy Quran given to me this morning by a beautiful sister. It's called The Fundamental Principles of Islam. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. I, Allah, am the best knower. This book, there is no doubt in it. It is a guide to those who keep their duty, who believe in the unseen and keep up prayer and spend out of what we have given them, and who believe in that which has been revealed to thee and that which was revealed before thee, and of the hereafter they are sure. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan tells us through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that a man who will not treat you right will not teach you right. And we have not been taught correctly. We have been taught white supremacy, to love what is other than ourselves, and to hate what is of ourselves. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad came to teach us, to bring us back to our true and original language and knowledge. Well, the 24 scientists were conferring. They said, what are we going to do with our people over there in America? Master Farad Muhammad, God in a person, came and he said, I will go and I will travel 9,000 miles to get my people. And as a result, here we are. We are the lost found people of the book. We have been taken up, down, tortured, brutally beaten, even up until today. Nothing has changed in the world of white supremacy. But the ones who really need to change is us. We have to start relying on them for everything. We have to come back to our own. We have to buy black, brown, yellow, maybe Asian, maybe. But we have to come back to ourselves because Master Farad Muhammad came to give us life, and to give us life more abundantly. We have to separate. We're holding on because we don't have enough confidence in ourselves to feel like we can run this country. But you and I sitting in this room can literally run this country because of the hearts in which Allah made us. The open enemy, which is the Caucasian, was grafted from us. They made it dark with dark, dark with light, light with light, until they came up with the Caucasian. So he is the lesser part of ourselves. As an example, if you put cream in coffee, it makes it weaker. But if you have the coffee just without cream, it's strong. Is that right? That's who we are as a people. But we have been made to be other than ourselves. We have to build our confidence level because now is our time. This is our time to rule. So we can't have low self-esteem. We don't have time for it. We don't have time for nervous breakdowns. We don't have time for shooting and killing one another. We don't have time for sad drudgery. Oh, I don't have. We have to change our way of thinking. We have to give ourselves self-affirmations every morning. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us a prayer. He gave us the refuge prayer. He said, I seek thy refuge from anxiety, which we all have, and grief. I seek thy refuge from lack of strength and laziness. You know we lazy. We don't be making our 5 daily prayers because I'm just kind of tired in the morning, and you know the sleep devil catches a hold to you. But he said, I seek refuge from that, from lack of strength and laziness, from cowardice and niggardliness, from being overpowered by debt and the oppression of men. We are all overpowered by debt. And the way that we know we are overpowered by debt is because we have no land. And if we have no land, we have no power. And if we have no power, we have no wealth. Okay? So we cannot measure our standard of being by the open enemy's standard of being because we are the chosen people of God. Master Farad Muhammad came 9,000 miles for us to save that which was lost. So if this is your first time, you're not here by coincidence. Allah commanded all of us to be here in this day and time because we are part of the 10,000 fearless ones. But you know, we're quick to react. So the 10,000 fearless does not mean we out here with our fists up fighting and killing, because the Bible says we fight not against flesh and blood, but principalities and powers in high places. The high places is not up in the sky. Let the mother planes and the wheel be in the sky. The high places is this, your mind. Your mind is the high place. So we have to do reaffirmations over and over because we do not realize who we are and the power that we have. I can bear witness that everybody in this room will probably say, I was just thinking about you and you called. That's a power. You are tuning in to the powers of Almighty God Allah. Oh, girl, oh, man, I was just thinking about you, because you have that kind of power. I went to a seminar, and they had a big bowl. They put a whole bunch of marbles in the bowl, in the bowl, in the bowl. And they said, this is your life force. This is your existence. But throughout life, he took some of the marbles out. He took them out. He took a bunch out. This is a loss. This is a divorce. This is your mama died. This is your daddy died. This is your homie got killed. And at the end, there was like 3 little marbles left. But the point he was making was, because we have been taken away from who we are, and we've had so many losses in our life, even with the 3 little marbles that were left, we still have power. Because we're directly connected to the God. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan even says, for females, we're not even goddesses. You know, the open enemy, he has the language that we use today, and he add goddesses. He said we're gods. A mother is a god to her child. We didn't know that. We just thought we were just women, and we were kind of exemplifying what we were taught. But when you come into the Nation of Islam, you learn who you are. You learn what power you have. And Honorable Elijah Muhammad, through the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan, teaches you how to use that power. For example, 10,000 fearless ones. The open enemy did not want the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan talking to the youth. Why? Because anytime you start a movement, it's always the youth, the fearless youth, the rebellious youth that come up and say, we will not be moved. Whereas some of the older ones will be like, no, you better not do that. We could get killed. They could bomb our house. They bombing our houses anyway. Just ask the MOVE people. Back in Philadelphia, where they bombed the whole block. Look at what's happening in San Bernardino. Let me tell you, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we cannot fathom the depths of Satan. Do you believe that he would create something like that? Killing 14 innocent people, working in a hospital for the developmentally delayed. But you come in there, you get a shooter, oh, he just so happens to be Muslim. He just so happened to bear witness that there is no God but Allah, right? And then Muhammad is his messenger. His wife was with him. I mean, that's the most craziest thing you ever want to hear. Yet we have compassion and condolences for those who lost their loved ones, because they'll use any one of us as an example. And it just so happened to be those beautiful people there. Look at the shooting in down south, where the white boy killed 9 people. In South Carolina, thank you. And what do? Check this out, homie. You hungry? Yeah, well, okay, we're going to stop at Burger King. We're going to get you something to eat. Well, hold on. Let me take them handcuffs off, because you can't possibly eat with handcuffs on. But look what they did to the so-called people that so-called killed the 14 people. They shot them up. You would think they would bring them in for questioning, interrogation or something. Who's your allies? What connections do you have? And then they happen to go to his house. And he has a whole house full of artillery. I mean, when you look at it, the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan tells us you have to think rise and fall anytime something comes on the news, because they're going to tell it the way they want us to hear it. They're not going to give it to us truthfully. They're going to create a circumstance so that people can hate Muslims. And they see us covered up. I hate them because they killed 14 people innocently because they group us all together. But the nature in which they were made will not allow them to love us. You have to learn the nature in which they were made. They were grafted from us. They're the weaker part of us. And they're not going to give us justice. They're not going to give us unity, freedom, love. They're not going to give it to us because it's not in their nature. You cannot give what you don't have, right? And so in the Supreme Wisdom, it says, after he has devoted 35 or 50 years trying to learn and do like the original man, he could come and do trading among us, and we would not kill him as quick as we would the other devils. That is, who have not gone under the study. So it could literally mean just go kill a bunch of Caucasians. Can't use baby language. It could mean that, but it could also mean to kill the devils in us. Because we have to kill the devils in us so that we can unify. And as we're building a new world order, because this is a new world order, once we rid ourselves of that pain and that reactive mind, we can start building. It's time to start building. It is so not time for drudgery, woe is me, po is me. Being poor is a sin. Now, I guess we all sinful up in here, unless you got some mansions. Praise be to Allah. You know, but we have to build it, and we got to have confidence to do it. Okay? He says, so when the trumpet is blown, there will be no ties of relationship among them that day, nor will they ask of one another. Were not my messages recited to you, but you used to reject them? The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the one reciting the messages today. Take it or let it alone. I don't know how many pastors, preachers can call over 1 million men and they all come to Washington 20 years ago. And then turn around 10 years later and call the whole family. And then turn around and call more of us 10, 15. And there were young people there, there were old people there, there were all races and nationality. But the majority of the people were the young, the youth, the Joshua generation. So either we as the older ones are going to get with, not behind, but with the Joshua generation and guide them to the best of morals. That's what we're here for, the older ones, is counsel. But they're here for war. You know, we have a structure to where the brothers are on the front line, and then our young vanguard women are right behind them. You know, as a mother, I would rather give my life for my children. But in the nation, we're taught that the Joshua generation is before the older ones. You notice I didn't say elders, because we're not in that number yet. So we have to get with our young people, and we have to work beside them and guide them, not judge them, because they could judge us, because we produced them. Okay, so if they're lazy, trifling, and all this, it's because they must have seen something that we were exemplifying, you know? But the minister wants the younger people, the youth, because we're all going to die out. And then the younger people are going to come and take over. He will say, be gone therein and speak not to me. That's in the Holy Quran, because we have to bear witness that there is no God but Allah, Muhammad is his messenger. There's no other people to follow today. You need to be in the Nation of Islam. You need to be in the FOI class. We need to be in the MGT class. And we need to be getting the right and proper training to take over this world. Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. He said in the Supreme Wisdom, there is no God but Allah. How that Allah would separate us from the devils and then destroy them and change us into a new and perfect people and fill the earth with freedom, justice, and equality as it was filled with wickedness, and making we, the poor lost founds, the perfect rulers. That means we have a responsibility. That means it's not business as usual. That means we have to up it a notch or 2 or 3 or 4. That means what we were doing yesterday, we have to do today in a greater way. If we were doing our prayers 1 or 2 a day, we need to up it up to 5, 15, 20,000. We need to get ourselves together, and we need to unify. Now, the open enemy is everywhere, right? White supremacy is everywhere. It's on the TV, it's on the news, it's on the media, and that's their story. You can't believe everything they put on the news because, you know, they're coming after our minister, and they're coming after us. A prime example is what happened in San Bernardino. They could have created that whole scene so that they will make Obama do something that he's going to regret, because he's the man in the chair right now, and they want to get us while he's in the seat. And he only has a little while left, so they're going to pour it on, create this and create that, so that Obama will say, okay, there's a law, let's arrest all Muslims. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, because Allah is with us today. Anytime the minister is anywhere, you see baby planes flying all around. I see our minister. The open enemy tells us, that they're unidentified, but they're identifiable. And they walk with the minister. And they walk with us if we're true and righteous. All right? So let's be true and righteous. Let's work hard. Let's come out on our LOC meetings on Thursday nights, because that's the start of us in the community coming together to make a difference. I thank you for listening, and I leave before you in the greeting words of peace and paradise of Assalamu alaikum. And I now bring before you our hard-working soldier, student minister Tony Muhammad. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Valerie. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, to that one who is the creator of all things, to him who is the sender of all the great prophets who've come in a mighty line of divine. Dear family, none of us who are here today, no matter how old you get to be in this wicked world's life, none of us could thank Almighty God enough for not one of his servants. All of the servants who was sent to man after man had been given proper guidance. Every generation or every people of whom God sent his servant, all of them over time went astray. So let us thank God for that mighty one. Let us thank God for him of whom the 3 monotheistic religions, being Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, each of these groups profess that Abraham is their father, and as he should be. But how could Abraham be the father of 3 religions that's at war with each other? I thank God for sending after Abraham. He gave us Moses. Moses had a hard job because he had to go to a wicked government called Pharaoh. That was in Egypt. And Pharaoh had God's people in his clutches, under his control, beat them, hurt them, caused them to worship him and his image. And then when Moses came, he had a hard time getting the slaves to walk away from Pharaoh and his government and his wicked rule. People have been in bondage for so long they kind of love being abused. We thank God for giving us Moses, at that time. Moses was successful in getting the children of Israel from under the influence of a wicked Pharaoh. But Moses' civilization was broken by 300 years by one Nimrod. And the people start going astray. So God sent into the world his servant, which was the perfect reflection of God coming in a human being at that time. And that man is known to us as Jesus Christ. Man, you got to thank God for these great servants of his. And after Jesus, you know, Isaiah wrote of one who would come on a camel. I know in America, if you listen to these demons, and if you listen to the satanic controlled press, they would cause you to go against the very religion and the very spirit of God himself. But we have to thank God for Muhammad. Muhammad and this religion called Islam. Did you know that that is the religion that your and my ancestors, when they were sitting by the rivers of Babylon, they were saying, give me that what religion? Y'all all right? Y'all don't know that song? Well, we sang a song when we was in bondage. And remember now, if we were singing that song while we were slaves, remember, you wasn't allowed to be a Christian. Hello? You really wasn't nothing. You didn't even have a religion that you knew of because he took it. He stripped from us our name, our language, our culture, our God. Huh? In fact, made it against the law for you to even read. Till today, we still can't read. We can pronounce words, but that don't mean you can read, because if I ask you, what does that mean, you go crazy. Y'all all right? Give me that what? Old time religion. Listen at the word. If it was good enough for my mothers and fathers when we were in Africa, then it would be good enough for me. The question is, what did he take? He gave you a glimpse of it when he gave you the movie Roots. But he ain't put it on TV since then. Because they knew that the religion of Kunta Kinte, he was a Muslim. And Fitler, who was the house Negro, when he would come in the barn and find Kunta Kinte praying in the way of the ancestors, listen at what Fitler said. You know that scattered slave master. Don't let him hear you calling on that Allah God. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Give me that old time religion. What is it about that religion that we had got back that would have troubled him? This is what would have troubled him. No Muslim will ever call another man master. Not a real Muslim. No Muslim would ever bow down. He'd rather die than to bow down to another man. Well, a white man couldn't have that, because he needed you and I to build his country, because he couldn't do it. Well, we need to really sit down with these huckabuck preachers today. These Donald Trump step and fetch. I got to call it like it is. They really straight niggers. Bless their little. Let me finish my salutation. So I thank God for these great and worthy servants of his. But I'm even more thankful, more blessed than we could ever imagine. It may not look like it. God has not forsaken the black, the brown, and the red man. No, sir, he has not. I'm here today to bring you some good news out of bad news. So I thank God for coming as he said he would come in the last day. He said he would search the whole earth, seeking to find a people deemed lost. That's the scripture. Then in Deuteronomy he says, and when I find them, I'm going to raise one, Moses, from among them, and he's going to be like you, Moses. See, God is looking for a man that reminds him of Moses. If that's the case, then he's looking for a people who is in the same condition of the children of Israel in Egypt. Here we are. Here we are. But if the Negro don't know nothing about Moses, then you don't know the kind of leader God gonna choose for you. You think God is gonna choose one of your leaders trained by Donald Trump or Harvard or Yale. See? Even Morehouse, which we ain't getting no leadership out of Morehouse. You know what Morehouse make Morehouse what? It's a good school, but ain't no revolutionary leaders coming out of there. They're capitulators. They have been indoctrinated and poisoned with the mindset of white supremacy in a black body. So they have become defense attorneys for America. I thank Allah. I thank him for fulfilling the book of Hebrew, chapter 10 and 5. He said, this day is there a body that I may enter. See? Why? Because I now have to go for the salvation of my people. I know. White people have told you God is a nothingness. Boy, this dude is good. He got us so stupid. He'll tell you that God is some spirit somewhere that is invisible. How is that so? Spirit can be equated to energy, but energy needs a conductor in which to show itself that it's around. Energy is constant, but hell, how do we know unless some conductor show us that some energy is present? Y'all all right? Look up at that light bulb. What is that light bulb telling you? That the energy is on in this building. But it is a conductor. Will it be able to last forever? No, but when it blows, what do? Go to the store and get a what? Interesting. You'll just sit there and be in the dark. Because the energy is there, you just have to put a bulb in. How does God show forth himself? Because in the scripture, if he's a nothingness, then why in the Bible and in the Quran he calls himself he? If he's nothing, he should be called himself it. But he uses the personal pronouns. And in some parts of the Bible, he even claims he have a nostril. Huh? In the Bible, he said, I have ears and I have heard your moaning and your groaning. Damn, you got ears, God? I wonder is they big like mine? He says in the Bible that I have eyes and I see. How could you and I be so stupid today to let the white man tell us God is a nothingness? And the question is, Caucasian, come on, tell us the truth. Why do you tell black people that God is nothing? Because I don't want you to know he's your father. Oh, this is heavy. All right? Well, if God is to show himself, how would he come? The scriptures say he will come in sinful flesh to condemn sin in the flesh. Right? God, look at how magnificent his creation is, his skills. You ain't got an architect like God. I mean, white man builds some beautiful stuff now. Boy, but he can't defeat God in some building or some creating. Now, white man is good at coloring, but go look at flowers. I know you don't look at no flowers. You in so much debt, you don't look at nothing but the ground. You don't even answer your phone when it comes up unknown, because you know who it is. The repo man. Right? But he's the best at coloring. You could look at his color of purple and the white man's manufactured color of purple, and it don't even compare. Go and look at the colors that's on ducks. The beautiful greens and browns all put together. Oh, man, you can't touch the Creator. Look at the sun, if you can. Moon, stars, the canopy that's behind the stars. Look out into the galaxy, man. Look at the different types of birds. I mean, hundreds of types of birds, each one given their own character. Heavy, man. Mockingbirds, pigeons, parrots. You know, I mean, beautiful parrots. And, you know, in L.A., y'all know parrots, right? They hang out at Roscoe's. You ever went to Roscoe's, really, up there on Pico? Yeah, they migrate to Roscoe's. They like chicken. Just beautiful is what I'm saying. But when you look at all of that creation, it's great, but it ain't the best of his creation. Look at the alligators, look at the lions, look at the elephants, look at all that he has created. But God, in both Bible and Quran, he brags about the best of his creation is man. See? And man is such the best of his creation. God is the architect of this body. And he built this body to coincide with the universe. 9 planets is 9 systems in here. But the 10 planets are controlled by the sun. And this body is controlled by the sun called your mind or the brain. And everything you see out in the universe came from out of here. But you've been told you nothing, you ain't never gonna be nothing. You ugly. Really, we suffer from the silly syndrome. You ugly. So we don't see ourselves being nothing. A white man, if he tell a lie so long and strong enough, every day, you start believing it. And he says to him, his color, his people, they beautiful. They really ugly. You ever really looked at a cracker? Even the pretty one, John, you ain't look. They ugly. No, I'm just, but yeah, they ugly. So, if God is going to dwell anywhere, where would he dwell? But he just spirit. How do you know? If you can't see the spirit. See, when I go home, I know what spirit my wife in because I look. And if she's upset, she's in a what spirit? Bad spirit. If she's happy, she's in a what? Good spirit. But I have to be able to see it. So God said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, but it became flesh. So if God is the architect of this suit called body, he was the first one to try it on. He created Adam, what? In his what? Own image, and after his what? Own likeness. Then what did he do? He breathed into Adam of his inspiration, and then Adam became a living soul, and then he told everybody else, bow down. See? To Adam. You only bow to God manifested in a man. This is why we're taught in the nation that every time you meet a black man or woman, you are meeting God. I know we ain't ugly spirited. Ooh. But you've been made that way. Underneath all of that false ideas you got about how you got to act. I got to be hard, nigga. The street's hard. That ain't you. Nigga, I got to be watching these niggas. Nigga, got to kill a nigga. Can't be soft, nigga. Who's talking? I mean, sisters just, bitch, motherfucker. They hard too. I was like, damn. Other night, me and my wife, how long they were fighting? About 3 hours. I just looked out my window and got a good show. I almost paid them. I was looking at a bad spirit. Because these are people who have been injected with a bad idea about who they are. And they're acting out the white man's culture. Because the first gangster we knew of was a cracker. So, we thank Allah for coming in the person of a man. I said all of that to show you and prove to you that even the white men have been expecting a man to come. This is why they're always watching us. They know the scripture better than we do. This is why they was checking out Nat Turner. Oh, it's a troublemaker. Nat Turner was organizing. They about to make a movie about Nat. I can't wait. Since I can't kill no crackers, I can at least go to the movie and imagine. I know. Y'all a little sad about what happened in San Bernardino. We get to that. But this man, Master Farad Muhammad, y'all, he came from the East. And when he showed up in America, he found in Detroit, Michigan, a Georgia-born black man by the name of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, taught him night and day for 3.5 years and left. And in 1930, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad became the first begotten of a dead people to be taught the knowledge of God and the knowledge of the devil. And in 1930, Elijah turned around to white people and told them to their face, little bitty man, you the devil. And the white man didn't say, no, I ain't. You know what they said? Oh, that nigga can see. And Elijah Muhammad was turned back to the junk pile made by Caucasian, and he started teaching to the junk. And the junk started jumping off the junk pile, taking the needle out of their arm, giving it back to the white man. Started dressing unalike. The sister pulled her skirt down, put a headpiece on. We went in our refrigerator and in our medicine cabinet, gave him his medicine back. Boy, when we gave him the pig back, he knew then, oh, somebody's teaching them. Because we used to eat the pig butthole. You still eat it. Some of y'all don't eat chitlin now. You know what you eating? So when somebody say you full of, it's real. You eating that. Smell it. I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to spoil your appetite, but that Elijah Muhammad, study him. You got to at least know this. If he is dead, then why won't the white man let him be talked about in history? He even allowed Nat to be talked about. Nat Turner put a foot in his behind. What is it about this Elijah Muhammad? He won't even let you look at him. He'll let you even talk about Marcus Garvey. He'll even push Malcolm X, but not Elijah. Why won't he push Elijah? Because he knows he's in the Bible. He's in the book of Malachi. Behold, I send you Elijah. The prophet who come at the end of time. And his job is to turn the hearts of the children back to their father. And the hearts of the father back to the children, lest he smite the earth with a curse, man. Brothers and sisters, we have to be turned back to our fathers. Because this is not God's people, man. You know what we are? We really the white man's niggas. We are his drones. We are his modern day Frankensteins and Frankensteiners. I thank Allah for this great champion today, the man who is embodying the spirit of Jesus Christ. You can take it or leave it alone. You ain't got to wait for some Jesus to come. He here. I know his address. Well, I know a couple of addresses. He's got one in Chicago, one in Michigan, and one in Phoenix. Well, what is his name? Farrakhan. How do you know? Because Jesus said, whoever be my disciples, my enemies will become their enemies. Huh? Well, if you don't know the enemies of Jesus, then you won't know who the enemy is. So in their holy, I know, and righteous names, let me greet you, my beautiful toe-up black family. And to my brown brothers and sisters, you are family too. In the greeting words of peace, Assalamu alaikum. How y'all feeling? Man, you should be fine. I want to thank all of you for coming today to hear what we know to be the life-giving teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, because every word of truth spoken right releases a vibration that even if you came here to reject it, truth have a drill in it. And it drills past your hard-heartedness. Huh? It drills past your perception of Jesus, and it goes straight through Santa Claus. And it touches the God that's at your essence, that's hiding behind all the lies that you've been told that you went into agreement with. Truth have a way of drilling through that like plaque on a teeth. You ever seen plaque on a teeth? Hell, plaque will grow so deep it'll look like a teeth itself. So, I thank you for coming. I beg that Allah give me the spirit of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the spirit of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He do that, I'll get a double portion. That I can be used as an instrument that he can play today, that you may be moved by the truth of the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I want to thank the student ministers who laid forth the appetizer. Brother Jason laid out a nice little salad, you know. So I want to thank him, and then Sister came with the bean soup. She scienced it up for you. You know, before she left, she gave you a little sherbet to clear your palate, so I can show up with the salmon. You know, and some cabbage, and some taters, and maybe some maters, that you can have fun today and be taught at the same time. So would you please help me in giving a round of applause to Brother Jason and Sister Valerie for, thank you all. Y'all all right, family? Yes, sir. Brothers and sisters, we're living in a time, it's serious, like there has never been a time and a circumstance before. We have not seen what we're seeing all over our planet. I said our planet. Stop relegating yourself to some landmass. This whole planet is our inheritance. I'll get to that at another time. We're living in a time that the Bible describes as a great, but what? Say it right, dreadful day. We're living at a time where every civilization is going to earn what it has sown. We're living at a time where every people who have a beautiful teacher who's teaching a perfect teaching, everybody who rejects that truth is going to take a whooping. God is kindling the fire right now. That's why some of us ain't being successful in our life, because you ain't doing the work. You lied to Master Farad Muhammad. My prayer, my sacrifice, my life, and my death ain't for you. Got quiet up in here. Before I have to say this, brothers and sisters, because after thanking God and his messengers, the next order of thanks have to go to the hypocrite. I am really thankful for you, whoever you are. Could be me, because anybody can turn hypocrite. Now, all of us have some hypocrisy, right? Come on now. Yeah, no, we sitting there like you righteous. I see some of you. I should take off my glasses so I can't see. If I took this Quran and put it over every Muslim head, is there anything in this book that will condemn you? Hell, if I took How to Eat to Live, let's put down the Quran. People already start saying, oh, only pick that up. Lord have mercy. No, the front page, just the title, How to Eat to Live. That just tore me up, because my Lay's potato chips knocked me right out the box. I just want to set the atmosphere that we are in a room of sick people, including me. I feel better when I'm with other sinners. Because if I'm in the land of the righteous and holy ones, then I know I would be in heaven. But I know I ain't in heaven, because as soon as I walk out of the door, all I hear is hell. Go up to that corner, that ain't heaven. To the Muslims, 10-10-15 shook up Caucasian people that's in power. I said that's what? In power. 10-10-15 shook up Shaitan and the satanic forces. 10-10-15 disturbed the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Rockefellers, the Gates, the Clintons, the Trumps. God is showing you that the white man is a hateful bird, and Trump have tapped into something. That man can say anything. I mean, he's saying things that the average politician, people are supposed to run from him. What did he say about black people? You lazy. Really? Really? He said, y'all lazy, you're trifling. All you know how to do is steal and make babies. And he said, black people is killing more white people. He's a liar. But his popularity rising. Among who? Hello? He's showing you something. See, God is taking off the mask of civility. You're the only one that got hope in white people. They gonna be all right. They gonna love it up before it's over. I don't want to leave Mouse's house. Why should I leave Mouse's house? He clothed me on Friday. He feed me on Saturday. He beat me on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Why should I leave him? I had to put that out. Y'all know I'm a part-time comedian. If I ever lead a nation, y'all can look for me on some comedy show. But you know, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said to me that every prophet had humor because he had to teach such a hard truth that if he only taught hard and serious all day, he'd drive people crazy. Because some truth can't be handled straight in the raw all day. That's extreme. See? Sometimes laughter opens the people's heart so that you can drop in some subtle hard truths so that it could take a firm root. All right? So, 10:10:15. The enemy knew that was the sign of the end of his rule. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan declared it in the name of God. 10:10:15, for all intents and purposes, was not supposed to be successful. The theme of 10:10:15 was justice or else. The prophets, read your Bible, all of the prophets was not accepted by the governments that they were trying to show them God is God, not you. And some of y'all sit around here and act as if Jesus, if he showed up today, that Obama and the White House and the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, you act like they would accept him. Hell, not even your preacher would accept him. I don't even believe a pope would accept Jesus if he showed up today, because I believe Jesus would correct the pope and the Catholic religion. Oh, talk black to me now. You think Jesus would agree to these faggots that's calling themselves priests and doing it to your little boy? I don't think Jesus would agree to the Pope who showed up and named one of the most wicked men that ever came to the Americas, that murdered the Native Americans, and this Pope made a saint out of a killer? How would Jesus, see, man, y'all can miss me with that crap. And to my Latino family, that ain't your religion. That religion was forced on you like Baptist was forced on black people. Your name ain't no Rodriguez, Jesus. That is the name of your captors, those who conquered your people from Spain, crackers, and forced their religion on you. And you ain't been the same like we ain't been the same. Same dog bit you, bit us. Y'all all right? The enemy is angry with the Nation of Islam. They ain't upset with the Aqidim, the Orthodox. They're not upset with them. But I have to be honest, right here in Mosque 27 and in every mosque and study group across the country, they have activated even stronger their FBI agents that's in our ranks, acting like MGT and acting like FOI. And the FBI agents know all the weak ones. They know who the hypocrite is, and they feed the hypocrite with information. They know they can't touch Farrakhan now. He's untouchable. They done tried, missed him every time. So the dragon now has turned to the members. Brothers, you be careful out there. Sisters, you too. You out there selling Final Call newspaper. Be careful people that come up to you to engage you in a conversation, and they have a camera in their buttons and they are recording everything you say and trick you into saying some crap that makes you look like the terrorists that they are trying to describe. Because you don't know how to hold your discipline in the street. You want to be the damn minister in the street. You shut up. Stop trying to teach. So when the brother come up, man, y'all niggas should just love white people. You be out there, man, fuck white people, nigga, I'm glad they got killed. And they got you on tape. Some of us is having serious financial trouble. And there are some FBI agents that come up to you to get you to do something wrong. He don't tell you it's all the way wrong. He's a patsy. He got guns in his trunks. Come on, brother, ride with me. And the next thing you know, you and him is pulled over, and they pop the trunk. He the FBI agent, but he acting like you. Both of y'all get arrested. He cussing louder than you. But he the agent. But he got one of Farrakhan's followers that he can say now is in touch with ISIS. Now let me say this. We are taught. We don't believe in killing innocent people. No, sir, brother. No. I'm not with that. Because my leader ain't with that. In fact, I'm going to be honest, there is no such thing as a terrorist. That's a white man concoction. No, really, look at, he the terrorist and he calling other people terrorists. Huh? What do you call those cops in Chicago? What happened to Laquan? Those was terrorists. What do you call the Klans, man? Do I need to put the pictures up and show you how we've been treated since we've been here? But he don't call that terrorism? We're the real terrorists. Stand up. They don't tell you that even the weapons that ISIS got, guess who sold it to them? Obama. You see, they riding around in new Toyota. Damn, I wish I had one of them Toyota. How the hell terrorists get a Toyota? These are some liars, and they got you. Because all they got to do is tell a lie long enough every day, over and 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 over again. They putting fear in you so that you will freely give up some of your rights. Because that old-time religion is back on their behind. Our fathers have showed up to redeem us. So the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, brother, the FBI agent's job is to break the spirit of the believers with negative talk. Why you all and we are so susceptible to negative talk? Anybody who comes to your ear with negative talk, you think they love you. They are really telling you, I hate you. Okay, me and brother had an argument. What business is it of yours? And then what do I look like coming to you? That nigga right there. And you sitting there like, yeah, tell me more. Tell me more. He didn't do nothing to you. He did something to me. But because me and you cool, I made you hate him and he ain't did nothing to you. That's called scientific wicked seed dropping. You went at the meeting and somebody called you, did you hear? No, I wasn't even there. So the minister said, brother, they can't get me. They're not stupid enough to come and drop stuff to you about me. But all of you who are trying to help me, they're going to rip you apart. So find something wrong with leadership. You really ain't got to look far. Something is wrong with leadership. You ever seen it? I'm going to show you what's messed up about leadership. It's real easy to spot. All you got to do is look in a mirror. And then look at what you're looking at and ask yourself, do you lie? Are you a sinner? I have to say these things, brothers and sisters, because in the nation of Islam, we pray a prayer like this. And God has told us who the enemy is. He told us to pray like this. Say, I have been greatly unjust to my, whoa. I. See, now he's letting you use the 9th letter. I have been greatly unjust to my what? I confess what? My faults. God is so powerful. Then he asks you to ask yourself, ask him, and grant me protection against what? My faults. God dang. All of them. Because your fault is in your stomach. Your fault is in your lower desire. Your fault is your tongue. Your fault is your eyes. Your fault is your ear, because you are not walking your post in a perfect manner. Keeping always on the alert for the wicked husbandman who drops a bad seed. That's why gang violence. Brothers are killing each other on the basis of a damn lie. The white man know it. Y'all are so damn easy. I can go to the A-Trade community tonight and shoot up 8 brothers and drive out. Who do you think they're going to go after? Whoever they think is their enemy. Whoever they're at war with. Now, I ain't from no gang. But all I got to do is go kill one of them stupid, yeah, with the who, nigga, we going to get. Didn't the East Coasters They caught the police posing as Latino gang members. East Coast Crips. Because some police officers was riding in a car with LA caps on, Latino police officers now, who done bought into the game of the white man. And they rode through mean mugging the brothers, and the brothers started shooting at them. And they rode out of their car, went in the trunk, put their badges on, and started shooting back at the brothers. That's when they found out that was the damn police. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. My subject today is titled Part 2 of Hell is Erupting. And the or else has started. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. How many of us, I know I am, I come out of, I haven't lost a love for, but I come up out of Christianity. The Bible says these words, but some of us don't like it when God implemented it. He said, as thou hast what? What else? So shall it what? Be done to you. That's a law. Ain't no getting out of that. I'm telling you, brother or sister, expect this. Some of us in here don't like being talked about. You shouldn't. But guess what? When you talk against somebody else, guess what you can expect? So when you sit there lying to yourself, I don't know why people talking about me. Because your brother's a gossiper. You're a slanderer. Brother, if you on the block and you just knock somebody the F out, guess what you should expect? To be knocked out. I know Mayweather winning. Let him keep fighting. He better stop. He can't be the champ forever, because guess what somebody gonna do? Knock him to what? Out. As you have done. Right? Talk back to me. So shall what? It be done unto you. Jesus said, as a man soweth, he shall reap what he sowed. He didn't stop there. Those who take people into captivity shall be what? Taken into captivity. Those who live by the sword shall what? Die by the sword. How long did white people think God was going to let them live without repaying them for what they did to the Mexicans, to the Native Americans, to black people in America, black people in Africa, black people in Jamaica, people in Central and South America? He's about to be repaid. Europe is in trouble. You can take it or leave it alone. They're in trouble. It ain't but 400 million Caucasians on our planet. But it's 4,400,000,000 Latinos, blacks, and Native Americans. We outnumber the white man on this planet. And that's why it's written in Scripture, there's a lion sleep in Judah. Who's going to wake him? It's called in the Bible the resurrection of the dead. We waking up out of our slumber and we're saying, I ain't scared of this cracker no more. Huh? We getting in his face, Black Lives Matter, cracker. We snatching mics from him. People are saying, oh, that's horrible. See, that's a faggot leader. It is on, sister. It's on like hot buttered popcorn. So I'm sorry, this ain't no lecture for a sissy. You hate black people every day. And we start mentioning how God hate what the white man has done, the haters leave. We sick. Hell is erupting, and the else have started. There is a newspaper that does not lie. Ain't but one. It ain't but one newspaper in all of the universe that have not one lie in it. And that paper is called The Final Call. Ain't no lies in this paper. No, not one. Not one lie. Justice for Laquan. See? Since 15, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, God is going to show you who the white man is. Every time he try to act like he ain't the devil, his tail going to show. It's going to slip out. And one of his brethren is going to show you he the devil. Donald Trump is just, he out the closet all the way out. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. Straight up. I'm serious. I am voting for Donald Trump. Because he ain't no lying cracker. I ain't voting for Hillary, she lying. I ain't voting for the liar who say he like me. I'm voting for the hater who say he hate me. Because I know he going to help usher in the revolution. See, I'm from Georgia. I know y'all from L.A. Y'all with these surfboard and white folk. Hey, dude. Y'all with nice crackers. Hey, dude, got a dub? Yeah, I know. Y'all think they nice. I'm from the South. I've been all over this planet. I love me some white folks in the South. Because they real with it. You go to their neighborhood, they just like this. Say, nigga. What's up? They tell you openly, I do not like you. The one I hear, can I hug you? And that little tail come out of their backside and be in your back. Because they can sucker a black man with a smile. See? Well, I don't advocate you doing nothing to him because God got him. This is a serious day, brothers and sisters, and what this white man have done to people, he got to pay for it. Then they try to marginalize and water us down on the whole Black Lives Matter, and you buy into that crap. Then they try to return our focus off of him. You should be going to the gang members. Y'all kill more people. That ain't us killing. A white journalist asked me a question once. Minister Mohammed, well, what do you think about the black gangs that are killing each other? I said, they got black skin, but they got white minds. And they are agents of the clans. Those are your people. That's what you made. I said, so even when we are dealing with crackers, they crackers too. In their minds. What do you mean? I said, read the letter that the Grand Wizard of the Klan wrote to the gang members of L.A., thanking them. Because he's the product of the Frankenstein or the Frankensteinian forces of the Klan. He even got the colors of the Klan. Look at the rebel flag. What are the two most prominent colors? Red and blue. He's got a hood. Where he get his hood from? He got his hood because the knights of the Ku Klux Klans used to wear hoods. I said, and we are taught in science of the mind that the oppressed will take on the mind of his oppressor and become the oppressor himself. I said, so don't you dare call my sick brother black, who's a gang member. He's white-minded with black skin. Because the Klan hate the black man, and he do too. The Klan will kill a nigga, and so will you. That's why the white man can say, my nigga. I made you in my image. See, God makes a man, and the white man makes a man. But what kind of man do God make? See, all of us was made after the image of the white man until we met God. Tony Muhammad was made a devil, but I ran into God that was in Farrakhan. Then Farrakhan took using the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and all of its tools and started working on the nigga Tony. Huh? I came to Minister Farrakhan because I came to him on the yellow brick road. I did. I had a little bit of the scarecrow in me. I was taught by white people and they didn't give me no brain. Huh? Police would get out and I would see crackers, man, and I was the tin man. If I only had a heart. Yeah. White people will bring that punk at you. Then when I would see the white man coming in my community just snatching up the black woman, I was like that lion if I only had some courage. But that Farrakhan, he said, son, you come join the nation, I'm going to take you to see the wizard. Huh? The wonderful wizard called Elijah Muhammad. Huh? Yeah. I know you're scared. I know you don't want to come to the FOI MGT class, but let me oil your joints so you can move toward the class, huh? That's right. He said, let me oil your legs, like sisters say, so you can ease on down, roll. I love it, man. That's what the teachers do for you. Then he said, here's message to the black man. And as I read message to the black man, the lion spirit started coming out of him. I said, I never seen that before. And I could take what Elijah said and roar with it. And Crackers would get scared. I said, oh, I like, give me more, give me more, give me more. Yeah. Then I would read the Supreme Wisdom. And the vibration from the words of the Supreme Wisdom coming into my mind, reshaping my thinking, giving me a new brain. So now, I'm being made into the whole package. Got the courage of the lion, the brain of God, and the heart of a Savior. See? New men, man. And then we put on the bow tie. He put us on our cross. Because whenever you see a person in a bow tie, that bow tie symbol a person who is a servant, who serves. How could you not join the Nation of Islam? When you join the Nation of Islam, you become different. You come out of sleep, and you can click your heels 3 times. And we home. You come out of the storm of life. What is the storm of life? Put this shit down. Smoke that crap. I'm lying to myself that when I smoke this, I can think, you lying. I used to lie to myself in college. Man, when I smoke weed, nigga, what I like about weed, nigga, I can concentrate. Nigga, I smoke weed, nigga, I can stay up all night and study, and I be on the same page all night. Anybody else ever had that problem? Hell is erupting, and the oils has started. In this Final Call newspaper, in my closing, what time is it? 12:39. Go ahead, sister, didn't even look at her watch and said, that's God in person right there. You right. Let me read from this great newspaper. I want you to go home and read this article. It's an article written by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in a book titled The Fall of America. He prophesied that America was going to fall and told us in this book exactly how, what countries was going to be involved. How did he know? He talks about France. And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, France going to trick America. They went in the club and they killed all these white people. That ain't right. Some of y'all even changed your Facebook page. Stupid. Stupid. They killed 100 of us. That don't even equal the score to what you killed, France. You better go study France. France is merciless. She still controls African countries. Go to France. In her museums today, she got the head of black men that they cut off in the museum. And you talking about ISIS. See, as you have done, so shall it be done unto you. See, that's what we should be saying. How do you feel about ISIS cutting off heads? As you have done, so shall it be done unto you. Well, what are you saying? I'm saying what God is saying. See, you always safe when you stand on God. Could it be, Cracker, you're reaping what you have sown? Well, they just came to our country. and robbed our banks and just took our gold and our diamonds. Are they yours? Where did you get them from? What are you saying, Mohammed? I'm saying God is on you and your people for what you have done to his people. Muhammad, I had nothing to do with it. I know. Don't cry. Stop it. But I didn't have any. It was my grandfather. I know, but let me tell you God's promise to your granddaddy. God say this to your granddaddy according to the scripture. The sins of the father shall be visited on his children. You didn't take the gold and the diamonds. You didn't put them cut off black men's head in the museum, but you benefit from it. Oh, well, how do I get out of it? How do I get out of it, Mohammed? See that mountain? Go up there. Jump. Nah, just kidding. I know y'all L.A. hard. Y'all like that boy. Look at that nigga L.A. hard. Oh, boy, L.A. hard. That's what real jump. Let's place a bet. You think he gonna live? I think. Well, give us justice. How do I give you justice? You got to repair us. We help you build your great civilization. Why don't you give to us what you had to give to your no-good wife who divorced you? Then you give her half? And give us a good send-off. And do us the way you did Israel. Keep giving us resources for about 25 years until we're strong enough to go on our own. And we can say, bye-bye, Miss Mary. And all these Negroes that want to stay with you, they can stay here. But Django and his woman, we about to ride off with Farrakhan. I can hear them preachers now who met with Trump talking to Minister Farrakhan. Can you hear him? What you think the minister would say that when he met with Trump, when Minister Farrakhan show up as Django? You know what them niggas gonna say? Farrakhan, this candy land, nigga. You can't kill all the white folks. Then Minister Farrakhan do like this. Boom! Let me tell you something. When we walk away from them, watch what God do. They don't want us. They just don't want us to walk away because they're using us as a shield. God love us. He's like, God damn it. That's right, ludicrous. Move! Get out the way! God has a target. And America is in his sights. In the Final Call newspaper, I can't get to the article today, but I'll come back next week. But go read this article. What I love about the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, this is why you should get all his books. He takes Bible prophecy and break it down and show you it in its modern context. Because everything you read in the Bible is a prophecy to be fulfilled. So its title is Modern America as Merciless as Ancient Nineveh, by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, written in a book titled what? Fall of America. What the heck did he know? And when you read it, you'll be like, wow. This is happening right now. Woe to the bloody city. Woe to the what? Is LA a bloody city? Is Chicago a bloody city? Is New York a bloody city? Check it out. It is all full of lies and robbery. Are they lying in LA? Are they robbing in LA? Are they lying in Chicago? Are they robbing in Chicago? Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. And the prey departed not. And the noise of a whip. The noise of a what? Does a whip sound like gunfire? A lot of shooting going on in LA? Is a lot of shooting going on in Chirac? Ooh, and the noise of a whip. And the noise of the rattling of wheels. You live where I live in the projects. You can hear wheels going by your door all day long. Boom, boom. The noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and the jumping chariots. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said those jumping chariots are like the police cars. You hear sirens all day, don't you? You stay in South Central. If you ever moved out into Iowa, Utah, where it's quiet, it'll drive you crazy. No, really. You wouldn't be able to handle it. For 30 days, you'll even get sick. Because you're in such a restimulative environment that you got everything you got to watch. Noise everywhere. Horn, boom, boom, nigga, fuck you, man, where my money? Hey, nigga, pow, 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 brrr, helicopters. I'm telling you, when I leave LA, me and my wife go on a vacation, I just record the sound. We get to Hawaii, oh yeah, boy, I can sleep now. No, but it does have an impact on you. Hell is erupting, and the oils have started. I feel sorry for the families who done been caught up in the lie. And one so-called Arab, who they really ain't telling the true story. That man was catching hell at his job like you catching at yours. He had a beef with some crackers. And they're not talking about this preacher cracker who was always in his face, who was his boss. They want to tie it to ISIS. Damn man ain't no ISIS. They even started off saying it was 3 white men. But they using Islam. Why? Why, white boy? Why you keep putting Islam out there? Because 1010 shook him up. They act like they going after the Orthodox Muslim, but that ain't who they fear. It's the nation. That's why they ain't here working on us. I'm telling you right now, brother. Everybody that say Assalamu alaikum ain't cool. You better watch you, sister. Every sister, you better watch. When the brothers come pick me up from now on, say, pop the trunk. Let me see what's in here. Cut them tires open. See? I close with this. Ain't but one way out of this. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, brother, you will not be able to beat the devil at wickedness. You can only beat him with truth and righteousness. He said, let's pray that God has purged the members of the nation where we're getting clean. So whatever he tried won't work. I'm poor as hell, broker than a $2 bill. But I pray that he don't entice me with some dollars with crackers on it, because he know I need it. I'd rather say no, sir. See? Because once he catch you, he going to try to make you say Farrakhan told you to do it. And even if you don't say it, he going to say he told you to do it anyway. This enemy, he fears the old-time religion that have showed back up to redeem its people. He will not defeat Islam. He can't defeat it. You can't even hit it. It's unhittable. See? He ain't seen nothing yet. What makes rain, snow, hail, and earthquakes? Those people that sick-minded person killed in San Bernardino, that ain't killing. But if an earthquake hit California, 9.9 on the Richter, and if every building downtown fell, who do you blame? Crushed bodies. See, who do you blame? When a hurricane starts on the west coast of Africa, and it travels, all hurricanes travel the same path of the slave ships. Go check it out. And when it hits America and wipes out thousands of people, who do you blame? They tickle me. That was a natural disaster. Yeah, but who caused it? They won't even tell you God. Now the fish in the sea is even pissed off. Even fish don't like white people no more. Sharks biting them. Y'all know they ain't gonna never bite us. We don't get in that water no way, do we? The black man's scared to get in something he can't see the bottom. I ain't getting in that water. White folks be all out there, daredevils, jumping off cliffs. Ain't they crazy? Brothers and sisters, your only way out is to follow Farrakhan. I can't sugarcoat it. Your preachers already done told you who their allegiance is with. God is, all of this is coming out now. I warn you, I would not hang out at amusement parks. Don't even take your children to go see Mickey Mouse and them, unless they come to Watts. No, really, if Mickey Mouse come to Watts, go. Because crackers ain't coming. You safe. I wouldn't go to no damn Disneyland. You see a brother with a beard, it's 80 degrees, he got on a trench coat. He looking at you, nigga, get out of here. You like, what? Go, brother, before I say Allahu Akbar. I wouldn't hang out where a lot of white people are. I'm sorry. If you riding down the 110 with Heather, you better put a wig on, Heather. We ain't worried about you. You don't never walk away from the black man like we walk away from you. Love y'all for that. Don't do that. But we better get with Minister Farrakhan. He will lead us to the promised land. We are going to win. May not look like it. The Nation of Islam and its teachings is going to win. They're calling for us all over the globe. See? Chinese want to know more about the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Japanese want to know more about the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. 1.5 billion people came in contact with Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam 10-10-15. The question is, who in the nation can we trust to go among other people? We the champions. Shouldn't we take this area? Just take it. I want to take a group, get us a video camera. I want to take a group of us. I want to go down to an area called Chinatown. Just videotape it. Look at the little Chinese walking around. Go into all of the shops. Go in their shops, and when you look at them stacking the shelves, look at the box. Videotape it. Guess where the box come from? China. Now, they in America. Why are they bringing Chinese product? Why they ain't being American? Shouldn't they be buying American products since they American? They telling you, I ain't no damn American. Then I want one of you to walk in there, grab some goods, stand in line. See how long it takes for them to wait on you. They walk all around you. Bang, dang, dong, dang, 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 dang. Nó này bang, 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 what did that? Midnight no bang on it, nick that, nick the nick that. You sitting there getting mad. Don't get mad. You should like it. Say, oh, I like this. Then we're going to leave. And then we're going to go to an area called Koreatown. We're going to take a video camera. Homies, I'm going to show you what real gangsters do. Because you ain't one. You are a Frankenstein made to be a killer for your white oppressor. I want to show you what real gangsters do. Korea ain't forgot what America did to it. They over here now. Okay, y'all win. We give up. Time out. We give up. White flag. They done came in the country. Saw value in the doing for self. You still asking somebody, got a job for me? No, nigga. Okay, I'll go rob my brother. I'll go in the house of my neighbor who on Section 8 and take their TV. But you ain't going to Malibu doing nothing. I'm going to take you to Koreatown. Let's take our phones. I want you to go in there like this. First of all, do the signage. 80% of the signs is in their language. Them messed up little letters going all which way. You don't know what the hell that is. You can't even read English. Soon as you walk in the door, their alarm go off. Oops. Bang, 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 nigga. Oh, they pulling out their cell phone. Bang, 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 nigga. They right here. They bud their tips. Calling their phone. They got a car lot. They got a grocery store. They don't even care. Everybody, they 80% signage. You know why they got the 80% signage in their language? Because they making enough money among themselves that if you don't even speak our language, we don't even need your money. They telling you, homies, y'all niggas ain't real gangsters. This is gangster. Then when you go outside, look in the police cars. It's Korean policemen. Even if it's a white boy in him, it's a Korean with him. Look down the street, they got a bank. Korean National Bank. Hell yeah, they on the buildings. In fact, the white man put up a sign that said Koreatown. Now they telling me and you to integrate, but they helping everybody else to separate. You've been hoodwinked. You and I have been bamboozled. Then when we leave there, I'm going to take you to another area you might not know about. If you're going down to 101, when you get down to 101, you know, right down when you go down to 110, then you hit on the 101 right there. Then you go north on the 101, about 3 exits up. As soon as you get on the 101 from the 110, they got a sign there. Guess what it say? Little Armenia. That's right, brother got excited. I'm now by the train station. And guess what Armenians are doing? Taking care of Armenians. Then, check this out. We're going to get on the crowded 405. We're going to go down a spell. Right before you get to Orange County, you look over to the right, there's a signage. Get what it say? Little Cambodia. By that time, you're going to be tired. Then I'm going to bring you back to South Central. Then I'm going to take you to Slauson. And Normandy to a place called a swap meet. Take out your camera, go in there. There's going to be the same people you saw in Chinatown, Koreatown, Little Armenia, right there at the damn swap meet. God, now that's gangster. As soon as we say, come and be in the nation, y'all want to separate from white people. You fit the description. We love the white man because he gives us nothing. I pray that you want to come home. This is your religion. I don't care if it's under attack. So what? They're attacking us anyway, so we might well put on our Superman clothes. So I thank you. To the members of Mars 27, get your spirit up. Come in here with your head down. This is the best religion. You go get our people. Stop thinking about yourself so much. And if you use yourself in the service of others, your spirit will come up. Should never be an empty seat in here. Never. Not with this teaching. I think a lot. I'm a boast in Farrakhan. I can teach some Farrakhan. I can't teach you. You've been around a long time. You know the teaching. But our desire is to take the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and apply it to the world. I believe if we come into agreement, we can take from Century Boulevard all the way down to Slauson on both sides of the street and make this Nation Town. What are you going to do with the gang members? Oh, they're going to be the police. That's going to be our military. See? Well, what are you going to do with the Koreans that's here? Well, if y'all let me, I'll go and negotiate. Come on. Boing, bang, boing. Boing, bang, boing. Mr. Corinne's, on behalf of a grateful nation, we want to thank you for selling us socks, house shoes. We really want them 18 inches you've been giving to the sisters. We really appreciate that. My wife sure looked good when she manifested them 18 inches. I mean, one day she was 3 inches. Next day I woke up, she was 18 inches. She was so beautiful. We want to thank you for selling the Rolling 60s, the Seattle Seahawks hats. We want to thank you for giving the Negro Pyrus the Pirates hats and the Philadelphia Phillies hats. But, Mr. Corinne, we, the members of the Nation of Islam, along with our community, we want to ask you and demand of you to turn all this retail over to us. You manufacture for 5 years. We'll buy from you until we learn the manufacturing business. But all the homies who were selling weed, we want them now to sell the socks. We're going to sell the cap. Oh, them little machines that y'all be making all this stuff, leave those too. Leave the thread. Leave the thread. Turn over the keys. And while you still have your life, please exit. No, me don't do, my thing, you don't tell me. No problem. I'll go back to my godfather, because he likes bad news fast. Do you live at 861 Malibu Drive? Wayne Ling, do you live at 1851 Cerritos Boulevard? Is this your children at Little Lily? Then the next day, when all the Korean businessmen wake up, it's a bean pie in their bed. I'm just setting this scenario. You know, real gangsters like what I'm saying. It's time for us to be real gangsters. We ain't got to touch them. We ain't got to throw no Molotov cocktail. But guess what I'm going to tell them? And the members of the Nation of Islam, Bloods and Crips, will shut you down. You ain't selling nothing. We'll find a little open lot. Go get everything they got, put it on the open lot. When them homies come, not today, homie, we ain't shopping with these fools. They don't give us nothing. Well, where am I going to get? Right over here, brother. We can give you a ride. Go right over here to a black man and a black woman. Sister, not today. Well, I need my help. Sister, the sisters in the Nation of Islam, we flew to India. We got it fresh off the head. In fact, we brought the Indians with us. You can go cut it off yourself. What's wrong with that? MGT, we went out pushing the other day, and we walked by a nail shop full of black women, even waiting in line. And I said, can't we do this? And one of the sisters walked out, Nation, y'all gonna open up a nail shop? Yeah, what's wrong with us? I don't care if your feet stink. Pay me. Put on a mask like Shanae. Rub them cones down. Hell, all the money they making, hell, I'm going to do nails. Minister Tony in there doing nails. But brothers, ain't it time for that? It's time. See? And when somebody say, well, why are you all doing that? You ain't saying that to the Chinese. Don't even bring that to them. Until you go tell them why they got a place called Chinatown, don't ask us jack. Until you ask these Koreans why they got a Korean town, don't you ask us nothing. We want a nation town. And we ain't going to call it Africa town. We ain't African. Nation town. Oh, it's time. Can you imagine a black bank that then erased all your bad credit with white folks? You get a fresh start. You can go in a black bank, show them your Nation of Islam ID. Just your ID alone give you A1 credit. Be like, nigga, I'm to the good, boy. Okay, can I get 5,000? Yeah. Nigga, for real? Yes, sir. Just show us what you're going to do with it. Well, I don't know. Come on, brother. Now, we can't give you 5G. You don't know what to do with it. Thank you, brothers and sisters. May Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, what a great day, man. It's a great day to be with Farrakhan, y'all. I really want to do that on y'all behalf. Brothers and sisters, thank you all for coming out to our meeting today. Those of you who would like to get the Act 2 of today's lecture, get it and share it with a friend. But it is going to be high-speed duplicated and be ready for you in 10 minutes after I'm done. And just see Brother Lemuel upstairs and really go give it out. Go buy some and give it to the homies. Take the lectures, go put music to it. And just give it away. But buy it from here. For real, for real. I want to thank you. How many of you, this is your first time at a Nation of Islam meeting? Would you raise your hand? This is your first time? Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. How many of you believe what you heard today to be the truth and good for us as a people? Would you raise your hand? Yes, sir. Oh, what a wonderful thing. Then beautiful. Listen at what you said. You said, I believe what I heard today to be the truth. I'd rather get truth next to a garbage can than to be lied to in a beautiful cathedral. See? I'd rather get truth from somebody who feel me, who know me, who ain't gonna placate, who gonna tell me like it is. We don't have nothing to fear, brother, but losing our chain. What do I have to fear? You ain't gonna lose nothing but the chain that's been put on your mind and your heart. How many of you now want to stand up and join the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and help us save our people? Stand up, stand up, stand up, black man and woman. So sit your butt down, boy. Let that boy stand up. Come on, man. You ask your mama. Go ask your mama. Go ask your mama. Go ask your mama. I don't want you to disobey your mama. We'll whoop your behind, boy. Come on, mama. Follow your son. I know, but he stood up. And a child shall lead them. Come on. No, y'all should give her a hand. Now, y'all could do better than that. Her son. I love that boy. He gonna hang out with me. He gonna be in my squad. Oh, that's beautiful. Every week she been coming and just full of the spirit. Anybody else? thank you for the weeks that you've been coming. Thank you for bringing your son. That's big to us, you know, because every male member of the nation, it is our duty to do the best we can to be his uncle. See? And we're going to do better in that arena. So I want to shake your hand. And your name? Gloria. Gloria. That's a beautiful, and that's true. As a song used to be called Gloria. Right? Gloria, my Gloria, things that ain't the same since you've been away. Gloria. Boy, let me stop, boy. Boy, I might better get a Grammy up in this thing. No. Thank you, sister. If you would go with sister. Come on, y'all. Sing a song for Gloria. Give her a hand. How you doing, Chief? Man, my honor, brother. What's your name, soldier?
Joshua.
Joshua. That's right. Here's brother Joshua, y'all. From the Joshua generation. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong and alert, all right? And what's your name, son? Damari. Boy, you were fired up, Damari. Thank you, man. Got that mama smile, too. How old are you, brother Damari? 9? Wow. 9 years old. Ooh. Boy, if I would have joined the nation when I was 9, we'd be free by now. And your name, son? Jaylon. Jayzon. How old are you, brother Jayzon? 16? How old are you?
I just had a birthday Thursday.
Had a birthday and you 22? 16, 22, 9. Man, I just turned 25. I mean, really, my Nation of Islam birthday. You don't even, your birthday don't start until you join the nation. You old in the white man's world and dying. You join the nation, Allah reverses your age. How do you think I am? In the white man's world, really, I'm 80. No, I'm almost 60 years old. Oh, y'all can clap better than that, man. Well, you don't see me with my teeth out. You ought to see what my wife sees. I can't even get a kiss till I put my teeth in my mouth. Brothers, y'all see that brother in that military uniform? Go with that brother right there. Uncle Farrakhan wants you. Thank you.